The Direct Delivery Workbench, which is new to AX 2012 R3, is used to create, send, and process direct delivery orders. In this lesson, I'll review the process for each phase of the direct delivery order. If the direct delivery automation is not turned on in the call center parameters, then the direct delivery purchase orders must be created manually. Additionally, if the vendor is missing on a direct delivery item, then you must manually create the orders. To create direct delivery sales orders from the workbench, I'll show you how to do this in AX. We'll start by going to Procurement and Sourcing. And then in the Journals group, we'll click Direct Delivery. You can also access the Direct Delivery Workbench from the new Call Center module. On the Direct Delivery Workbench, it's split into 3 different tabs. The first tab is orders that have not been created and are ready for direct delivery. The second tab are orders that have been created but not yet confirmed. And the third tab are orders that have been confirmed and are waiting for delivery. We created a sales order earlier, which is ready for direct delivery creation. You can see all of the orders that are eligible for direct delivery in this screen. To create the orders, you'll mark the checkbox next to each of the orders you want to create, and then click Create Direct Delivery. As long as the vendor was set up on the item, the direct delivery order will be created automatically. If there is no vendor specified, an additional dialog box will appear where you must select the vendor manually and then click OK. Now you'll notice that the order has disappeared from the Direct Delivery tab. So next, we'll go to the Confirmation tab and post a confirmation for this purchase order. I could perform these steps using the standard functionality in AX by opening the purchase order form and clicking the Confirm button, or I can use this workbench. I can highlight one or more orders and then click the Confirm Purchase Order button. Once the order has been confirmed, it's now ready for delivery. Typically, some days later, the vendor will notify you when they've made the shipment. In cases where a partial shipment is made, you can use the Partial Product Receipt button to post a partial product receipt. If the entire order is shipped to the customer, you can simply use the Full Product Receipt button. AX will automatically populate the product receipt number with the purchase order number and update the sales order simultaneously. I'll show you how to do a partial product receipt where we can override the quantities that are being shipped. This will open up the standard posting product receipt form. You'll type in a product receipt number and then click the Lines tab. I can update the quantities here, so if 40 of the 50 were shipped, I click the Lines tab and type in the quantity. If no additional items will be shipped, you can use the Close for Receipt checkbox to indicate that this order should be closed out. I'm going to leave this one open so that the remaining 10 can be shipped later on. When I click OK, the product receipt will be processed and the sales order will be updated. Here you can see the status of this order is still open order. What I'll do is open up the sales order for this particular purchase order by clicking on the hyperlink, which is found over on the Sales Order tab, and show you that we can review the packing slip for the partial delivery. Here, if we go to the Pick and Pack tab on the Action pane, you can click Packing Slip in the Journals group of the Action pane. You'll also notice that all of the Generate buttons on this sales order are disabled, and that's because they must be performed directly from the purchase order or in the Direct Delivery Workbench. Let's take a look at the packing slip. Here you can see the packing slip that was generated, and if you click the Lines tab, you can see the details of the lines. You can see that 50 were ordered and 40 have been delivered. On the Overview tab, if you wanted to print a copy of this, you can use the Preview Print button. Or if you needed to drill down into the details of the vouchers or send an ASN, you can do that as well. Now let us move on to processing sales orders in our next lesson.